I can, my life is so enriched by being at the soul level. I'm beginning to see everything as one, and everything as, or see it all in a, it's like an ocean of love. Mm. And even the clock and the ceiling and it all, it's all love. Mm. It's all love. And I feel a little crazy doing that.
Let's hear it for craziness.
Yeah.
I mean, it struck me years ago that love is just more fun. You know? I mean, it's just more... When we live in love, it's so much more delightful and delicious than living in fear or anger or separateness.
Fear and anger and separateness up here.
Mm-hmm.
The ego. Most people live in that stuff.
Right.
And then one up here, down here, you're just living in love. Living in love. Living in love. Living in love.
I've always liked the concept in the Course in Miracles that says there's only two states for us to live in. There's either love or fear.
That's right. That's the...
So when we're not fully in love, we're in some form of fear. And then our old friend Emmanuel had a great line. He said that the human mind has this strange capacity or habit of constantly saying to us, if I'm not frightened, you're not safe. And, you know, I see so much in the dynamics of human relationships in which we're looking at another person somehow when we get angry or feel separate, we're frightened.
Yeah.
And to trust, how do we learn to trust that capacity to live in love?
The fright still, it's around.
Uh-huh.
People have a hard time going to the spiritual plane. They're frightened because they feel that they're too vulnerable. Hmm. They're too vulnerable. That's very good, Emmanuel. So the best way for most people think I'm frightened because I'm just, oops, I'm taking, I'm being cautious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being, yeah. Oh. I better separate from everything
Mm-hmm.
and hold into myself. And the love brings us closer to everything. And closest is too scary.
Close is too scary.
Yeah,
If you're attached to your ego.
yeah. Yeah. Why should it be scary?
Why?
I see a lot of people that they get scared of the oneness.
Hmm. Is it the ego saying, oh my God, if I go any deeper into this, I might not exist anymore?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's that thing in relationship where two people are drawn together, and the closer they get, there's usually one, in a romantic relationship, one partner will ultimately, suddenly step back.
Yeah.
And that seems to me that what we really want in our soul is to go like this.
Yeah.
We want to feel our essential oneness with at least one other human being. But the closer we get to it, the more frightened the ego gets and says, well, you know, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Did you ever feel that with Maharaj-ji? Any fear?
No.
Hmm.
No. No.
Hmm.
No. No. With most everybody else, I'm fear to get too close.
Right.
And I didn't feel fear getting close to him.
What do you think the difference is?
Because I've said before, I'm with him, I said, I'm home, I'm home. I was in my heart with him. I wasn't here
Hmm.
with him. If romance is up here,
Right.
not here. That's interesting because that's primarily romance is characterized of our heart space.
Right. But it's so much about longing and attachment to you be who I want you to be,
Yeah,
and I'll be who you want me to be.
your attachments with our projections. We are. Everybody is our projections. But that's why when you become a soul, if you're a soul, then you can project the other person as a soul or a spiritual entity.
Well, I wonder if at that level it's no longer a projection, it's seeing what is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just reflecting on the fact that in one of the most corrosive elements in most relationships is that we always want the other person to change in some way. And you felt so at home with Maharaj-ji, so much in your heart, And yet it seems like, not that he was judgmentally asking you to change, but he was asking you to change at times, like give up anger or love everyone.
Yeah.